Hi guys, welcome to Java Face tutorial. This is my first tutorial. Today I'm going to implement some basic crude operation on small business thing I want to implement, and also I want to produce web services for that one, all the operations. And the thing is, when I started developing the application for web services, that time I used a Spring framework, which took a lot of time to do the configurations. Before you jumping into your business logic, you need to do a lot of dependency, versioning and all those things, and auto wiring, because Spring is basically dependency injection. So it took more than 3-4 days for me to do that one, because that time I was not aware of that one. And when we come to a Spring Boot, here I am planning to use a Spring Boot because it has lot of features we can use to develop application. First, basically it's a standalone, without any without deploying to any server we can run. And a lot of embedded software, basically Tomcat is embedded in Spring Boot. And other thing is some database also, H2 database, it provides us. And one more thing is yeah, it's a kind of versioning management. It do a lot of version management, because when you go for a Spring, it's not a simple framework. Everyone is added their own contribution to this one to develop. For example, it works for authentication, it's for web services development, it works for MUC, Spring MUC, it works for JPA operations, and a lot of things. And there is a interrelate between all these frameworks. So that reason Spring Boot, it will handle all those things. Just you need to worry about your business implementation. That's how it works. And yeah, before get into Spring implementations to develop web services, just I will explain briefly about this, what today I will going to implement. Just see here, just I'm planning to implement articles. I will show here some articles. Just I copied some information. For example, consider this one: Kotlin could overtake Java and Android next year. Yeah, maybe it's already started, even not only for Android guys, backend also. We already started implementing using Kotlin. So it has a good feature and optimized syntax, and it provides a lot of things, but today we are implementing using Java only. And just I took some information: Kotlin title, description, and author name, and a link from this website. So when I click on this one, just I want to store this one information into a database. After that one, just I want to get all the information from the DB. Okay, let's start with implementation. Before doing these all operations, to get all this code and to make it run, again Spring provided one more feature, website, to just add whatever required for you, and it will download, and you can download and you can use that one in your application. Means that one as application. So group I will provide JavaBrains and article app demo. Okay, this is fine. And also today I'm going to develop web and JPA for database, and H2 is one more is there. Okay, H2 is a kind of embedded database like MySQL. Yeah, here I'm already downloaded. And this one. Okay, just I want to move that one to my workspace. Yeah, it's moved now. Go to import, existing maven project from this one, right? We downloaded. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, just I will walk through the all the form, whatever it's dependence, it's downloaded. Yeah, version 1.5.8, whatever we selected from here, 1.8 Spring Boot. After that one, 1.8 Java version, and it's downloaded Spring Boot JPA web and S2 database, and its work scope is at runtime and starter testing, but we are not writing any test cases now for this application. Okay, the requirement is here we need to first post, means we need to create articles and we need to fetch our articles. That is the important thing. Okay, I will start with main class, and also it's provided, this is the main class. Spring is basically works on the main method, and also internally it identifies from where I can get a main class. This is the article app demo application, it internally identifies that one. So I'll start with a controller for this one. Just I want to add a one controller, article controller, we'll call it as. Okay, for this one just I want to add a REST controller. Once I annotated this one with a REST controller, and when the application start, it's Spring it automatically identify, means it register all the Spring controller resources. For example, this is my resource, right? Articles is my resource. Whenever you hit this one, it should navigate to this particular class, and it should identify a particular resource. For example, request mapping, it should identify this one, and articles, it should identify this one, right? So it will do all that one, it will handle it. It takes care by a Spring Boot framework, so no need to worry about that one. So it's a Y type, just I am creating it's a post method. So articles, and yeah, it's articles, right? I have a basic some information like these are the properties: title, link, description, and author. Just I want to do all the information inside my applications. Yeah, I need to create a Pojo for this one, inside this one only. Yeah, it's a private string title, and private string description, private string link also I want to consider, and anything else, author. Oh, super. Private string author. Yeah, generates getters and setters for this one. Yeah, once you develop this one, just I want to make it in a layer wise. Just I want to create article service layer. I want to make it as auto white, and it automatically create article services in a demo only. Just I want to make my business logic separately, and resource identifier separately, and this one is again there are some features which is provided by Spring Boot. Just make it as a service, it will automatically understand, okay, this is the business logic layer you are implementing, like that. So yeah, once you create this one, what you are expecting here, just I want to store information, right? And just say it as a create article, here we go. We need to pass article for this one. Yeah, it's created. Yeah, for this one also, just I want to make it separately DAO layer, like that one, whichever persistent data it provides. It's auto wearing is no need to do. I already told the 80% of auto wearing stuffs and dependency, everything it will take care by Spring Boot. Just you need to mention that class, it's automatically do the auto wearings. Create a class again. Okay, fine. DO dot create article. Pass your article here, and yeah, for before inserting that one to a database, just I want to check my API is working or not. So I want to handle this one at a application level only. I will going to store in some static class, or I will make it as a static. Okay, list of articles I want to store. Articles I will call this one it's array list. Oh, super. For this list I will going to add these articles dot add I want to add this article. Okay, after this one, yep, just I created with the articles for a post. Just I want at the same time I want to see whatever storing into a database. Okay, I will gonna create a one more, but this one is a post method, right? Just I want to change some thing in the URL annotation. Just I want to pass value as articles, and after that one, and my method is the request. Maybe it's a type. Request type is post, or is this the required method? Yeah, maybe method. Yeah, it's a method. Once you create this one, again I will go back and I will create a one more request mapping for this article. No, the default is it will take articles. Default is a get method. It considers whenever you want to add a parameter for that annotation, method equal to request method post, it will automatically consider, oh, this is the get method. That's the main how it works. Get articles just already I created articles. Just yeah, here it's expecting I need to return something. Dot list articles. It's not a DO layer, it's a service layer I need to call before calling DO. Yeah, here again it's already created, and just I want to call a database get. Instead of get I will add this one. Business logic, I am not doing any business logic stuffs here, just I am creating layer wise to understand clearly. This one just yeah, anyway I am storing articles, I will return this one. I am storing at application level only. This data is available when your application is run. Okay, we'll run the application now. just I want to drive to that Spring Boot again. For running the application, you can run through a command line with a mv and Spring Boot run. It's automatically run your application, and you can run your application through Eclipse also. Just to go to a Spring main method where you created, just right click and run. And also you can run in a debug mode, no need to set a separate port. It automatically runs that one. It will take by Spring Boot. So I am running through a command line. Yeah, I got some errors here. Yeah, it's because of whenever you try to do annotation. For example, auto-wire, you need to mention that one is a service layer. Okay, whenever you auto-wire for article, again demo, you need to mention which what kind of repository you are referring. It's a DOR, persistent layer, so that reason I mentioned this one. Maybe because of that reason it showed that one could not article that could not be found. It's trying to auto-wire this one. Yeah, now your application is running. So first I will try to run this. Yeah, it's working. You got a 200. I am not returning any value. And when I try to run, yeah, null you got run null, because the time of insertion, this article object expect value, right? It should be with a value. Just I am created, it should come from the HTTP request body. So I need to add a HTTP request body, so it automatically understand, and it will get all the data from the body. Yeah, now application is running. Just I want to go and I want to insert this one. Yeah, it's a 200. Now you try to fetch the information. Yeah, here you got this one. And how much it's I think hardly it's took 5 to 10 minutes to configure your entire application and implement your business logic successfully, at least for some basic resources, 1 or 2 resources. Yeah, it's took just 10 minutes, I think, maximum 10 minutes. How it is. And also Spring Boot is not only for basic things, and it's a enterprise application. Suddenly now you can deploy this application in a production also without worrying about anything. Yeah, this is the one. Presently I consider in a database layer I took a static list, and I'm doing just next step. I will going to create a repository in a database. Presently we consider default one as to using a JPA, Java Persistent API, and also using a CRUD operation. Okay, I will going to create one more class. It's article CRUD operation, or just I will repository. I will take this one and also consider as a repository, and it should. And also other thing is, it's not a class, it's an interface. And extend CRUD repository. And also you should mention when you extend CRUD repository, which particular table you are referring, or persistent model you are referring, and also primary key for that one, because when you go for any database there should be a primary key. It should take that primary key as which type of primary key you are mentioning. And also I will go to article column, and just I want to annotate this one as a persistent. And here I need to consider any one of the parameter as a primary key. Private string, okay, GUID for example, and I want to import this one persistent ID, and also I want to generate generate value, and also it's syntax. I forgot that one. Some syntax is there for that one to generate auto value, and it's this one. I want to take this one. And also I want some more information, non-nullable. This one I will explain you why we require that one. Means when data is not exist for that particular property, it's automatically ignore that property while the time of generating the JSON. Just go here and go to DAO layer. Instead of storing this one, remove and do auto varying for repository. Means article repository repo, just I will call this one. And there are some default properties which is provided by that JPA framework. Save your article, and just you want to return all article, right? Find is the one, and also it's actually it returns in it returns you need to cost, because it's a iterable interface, so it's automatically again it's converts. Okay, now you are ready. Now you configured all the internally, it's configures all the database related stuff. Just what you need to do here is just create one repository interface and extend with a CRUD operation. It automatically take care of that all code, select, create all the queries. It's automatically everything it will take care. And also you need to mention as an entity, and it will create a table as article, and also you need to mention primary key. Once you're done with this one, just we'll stop the application and we'll start it again. Yeah, here we go, it's already started. Just I want to insert one more time. Yeah, it's working 200. Now what I'm expecting is it's a list, right? I want a particular article, and GUID is auto generated. Yeah, I'm not able to fetch GUID. Okay, I will try to insert one more time. Okay, we'll check with this one, and ID is auto generated. Yeah, it's because the reason is I'm not created a setters and getters for that one. Yeah, that is the main issue. Yeah, we'll restart the server. Just here all these articles related stuffs, it's registered. All the resources are mapping just here articles, articles is mapping with a post method. This one is default get and error, some other things also. Yeah, now I will going to, yeah, not, it's already right, it's already inserted. Yeah, this one is I'm using H2 embedded database. It whenever restart your server, it destroy all the data stored in that H2. Yeah, GUID is generate. So this much simple it is when we try to build a web services using a Spring framework. Thanks for watching this video, and happy coding.